Hi, my name is Cammie Evans, and I wanted to take a few minutes to share with you some of the opportunities that we have to remove our blocks for money. And I wanted to share a quick quote from Margaret Lynch Raniere from her book, Tapping into Wealth. She says, "If you feel neutral about something, then logic, reason, and choice guide your actions. But if you don't, your emotions commandeer what you don't or do as far as your actions and money go." So we are going to take a few minutes and just release some of the anxiety or the tension that we feel when we talk about money. The economy right now is really scary. Everybody's really anxious about inflation and groceries and gas. And so by doing this activity, hopefully you can bring that number, that anxiety number down just a little bit at a time by doing this video. I'm not saying that money is magically going to show up for you, though maybe it could. I don't know. That would be wonderful. That hasn't been my experience. However, once I clear some of that anxiety and reduce that fight or flight, then I am much more able and willing to look at my bank account to make decisions about how I use the money that I have so that I can be wise with my income. So this technique that we're going to use today, I learned at the Tapping World Summit, and I apologize, I don't know who I learned it from, but it was a really interesting technique, and it was just a couple of minutes of tapping. So I want everybody to grab just a single piece of paper. It can be, this is just an index card. You can grab a regular piece of paper, anything that works for you. This was just what I had handy. It's just a blank piece of paper. And I want you to notice, what are your thoughts about this piece of paper? Like, it's just, there's nothing to it. It's just paper. So, and if you don't have paper, I'm going to give you just a minute to grab a piece, and it can be even something with writing on it. Just a piece of paper. Now, I'm going to trigger you on purpose because we need to get those neurons in your brain lit up, because then we begin to reduce your stress and your fear about money permanently. This allows us to rewire your brain so that your fear isn't up here all the time. So looking at this piece of paper, I want you to feel it. There's nothing to it. It's just a piece of paper. Now, I want you to imagine that this is currency. This is a $5 bill or a $10 bill or whatever currency that you currently have. And what does that do to your nervous system? Suddenly, this has stress value. What is going on? And if you don't have stress value, then that is great. Then this video is not for you. But if you felt something, we're going to tap on that. What did that feeling come up in your body, or the emotion, or the thought, even the thought in your mind at the thought, that is money? We're just going to breathe into that uncomfortable feeling. When it was a piece of paper, I was fine. But when it's money, now I'm stressed. And we're stating the truth of how you really feel. The thought of money makes me stressed. And I'm just acknowledging my feelings. The thought of money makes me stressed. And I feel really uncomfortable. Maybe even a little panicky. We're going to start tapping through the points. Follow along with me. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. Maybe I've never had enough money. Maybe I did have enough money before inflation took over. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. And I don't know how to get more. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. And I feel really sick about it. Or wherever you feel it in your body. Maybe there's tightness in your chest. Makes it hard to breathe. Maybe there's pain in your back. And I want you to notice where this discomfort is in your body. And if you can't feel it, I want you to imagine it or make it up. Where do you feel this discomfort about a piece of paper? I'm sick to my stomach. And if you can describe it, that's even better. Maybe there's this heavy weight on my shoulders. It's really hard to breathe. When I think about money, I simply don't have enough. I don't have enough. And I don't know how to change my situation. Maybe I don't know how to change it in a way that's legal or ethical or not exhausting. All of this stress about money makes it hard to look at my bank account. Maybe I even spend more because I'm so stressed. And that doesn't help my situation. So much lack. So much fear. I really feel this in my body. Just feeling that, sitting with this discomfort. Take a breath. Feel that feeling of lack. And go back to your piece of paper. Go back to your money. And I want you to notice, if this was money, what is your stress level now? I didn't ask you for a number before, but if you were at an 8, 9, or 10 before, what are you now? Maybe it's come down a degree or two. Maybe it even went up. And that's okay, because that means we're hitting the nail on the head as far as finding the right target. And if you're still up really high, we just have to keep tapping. So we're going to do another round, and this is going to allow you to have a little bit more choice about how you want to respond. There's still a lot of anxiety about money. And I don't have to fix it today. But I am taking the right step to reduce my fear. I can't fix my money situation right now. But I am open to getting some clarity. I can't fix this money situation. but I can calm the anxiety in my body a little bit. This money situation is tough. That's just the truth. But maybe an idea will come to me, or an opportunity will come to me. Or maybe I just feel better in my body because I'm less frightened or worried or anxious. "10 minutes of this is not going to solve my problem." And that's just the truth. But I am glad I can calm my nervous system enough to look at my finances, enough to not need to internet shop, enough not to get takeout because I'm too stressed and anxious to cook. Take a minute. What do you want to do? What ideas came to mind? What clarity came to your mind now that we've calmed your nervous system just a little bit? Take a breath, take a sip of water. Maybe write down any ideas that came. Now that we've calmed your nervous system and you have that blood flowing in your brain because you're not in fight or flight. I hope this helped. If you would like to learn more or work with me, please go to cammieevans.com to schedule an appointment and we can work through your money fears together. I have a lot of great resources and tools. I've worked with Margaret Lynch and worked through a lot of these blocks myself, and I can tell you it has made a real difference in my life. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.